My immune system detected a tumor and got all confused because it's autoimmune. And instead of attacking the tumor, it attacked my cerebellum and caused it to atrophy. The cerebellum is the part of the brain that helps your balance and your movement. So I pretty much have had no balance. So my official diagnosis is paraneoplastic cerebellar degradation with an anti-Yo antibody. I've had so many falls over the years. I've had a lot of broken bones, but just recently had 3 just in this last year. I couldn't work for a while. It was a real hindrance because the foot, when I broke it, was non-weight bearing. But because it wasn't weight bearing, I used my wheelchair. I'm down low and everybody, at a party, it's awful. Everybody's standing. I feel like a little kid in a stroller. So by the time October came and I didn't need it, I was so deconditioned that I didn't want to get up and walk on my walker anymore because I was afraid that I would fall down. I actually found myself pretty dehydrated because I just didn't want to get up to go get a glass of water. It's so much work, you know? I would be bent over, but if I tried to stand up straight, I would get this feeling that I'm falling back. And then I would try to correct myself and go forward, and then I fall forward. With a walker being in front of you, you can't pull yourself up to a counter. It's just always in your way. I would get afraid of sticks or anything that was going to be in my way. And with the Zeen, knowing I can't fall is great. I can just go. I don't even have to think about it. And my quality of work is better. Doing it the way you're supposed to be doing it instead of just trying to make it work, When I first started doing it, one of my clients said to me, I haven't seen you standing behind me in years. And I was like, oh yeah, I can actually see myself in the mirror. I felt more included, being able to see everyone, and I just felt like I was in the environment with them as opposed to being in a wheelchair and feeling like it's just me down here. I feel like if I had gotten a Zeen before I had gotten on a walker, I wouldn't have developed this horrible posture, all bent forward. And now I'm having to learn to stand up straight and kind of find my center of gravity again. This has been great to be able to practice going forward and pushing back to help build my leg strength, as well as practicing to actually walk and just practicing my standing tolerance. With the Zeen, I feel like I can move so much faster. I can sit and zoom around with my legs, and I can be there much quicker than I could be if I was trying to walk a walker. And if I get tired, I can just either sit back when I'm standing, or I can come down and just sit. And if I need to still keep going somewhere, I can keep going with my feet, which is nice, because sometimes I want to just be able to zoom around my house and pick up laundry and pick up toys and pick up shoes that people don't put away, and which also is really nice to feel like I can be a mom again, because my kids were doing everything for me, and now I can get back to doing things for them, which is really nice. It's been a long time, so I missed a lot of years. There really isn't anything I can't do. It's great. I have my life back again. If someone were looking at the Zeen and thinking about it and maybe hesitating over the price, this thing is worth more money than anybody could ever have. To get your independence back and your strength back and reduce that fear and anxiety and be able to join society and do things that you used to be able to do before is priceless. There's so many people that I can think of that if they had a Zeen, they'd have a much better quality of life. They'll probably think, hey, that thing's cool. What is that? I need one of those.